Man, is my lighting terrible? Yep. Not what I was looking for, but okay. This machine is a bit small, isn't it? It'll work. Seems there's still good people in your neck of the woods. I'm on live, by the way. Oh, and there's a bit. Oh, it's fucking Jesse. What's up, buddy? What up to you as well? Oh, and Mike, reading my text. What's up? Yeah, I just texted you, Mike. Oh, what's up, man? How you guys doing? So, yes, for those of you, yeah, right. For those of you who were here yesterday, I am feeling much better mentally. So, we'll have another breakdown in the middle of a live. I'm just shaving some of my bushings here, a little bit long. Shaving my bushings. Yeah, we're installing brass bushings in our control arms now because we're badass. I sound like a board. We are. Fuck you. All right, so is this the hub? No, it's not the hub. I need new bearings, but it does need new ends anyway. So we're kind of doing a basic rear end rebuild, kind of freshening up. New pins. The bulkhead was ripped clean off the chassis, so new bulkhead. Couple strip screws here and there, a couple of fucked up things that need to be repaired on the way. So putting new ends on both rear links. Just give me a nip and fuck. The what? Well, what's a nip and fuck? Sounds interesting. Can you buy them locally? Yeah. So, a couple of big jumps, I think. Nothing special. I mean, just a couple of launches. I'm sure it came down pretty hard on the back end once or twice. I mean, I'm not sure how long that bulkhead's been on because it's either the one that's been on there for a long time or the one I just did. All the aluminum ones are pretty much gone now because they're all fucked. So, yeah. Trick of the trade, right? Yeah, how to destroy your car in one hit. I don't know, man. We've done some shit with these things that we thought they were going to get destroyed in one hit, and they didn't get destroyed at all. So, I mean, hell, Jesse, you were there for that. Okay, where the fuck is my bullet? These are all so much fun to thread when we start out. There it is. Found it. All right. Come here, fucker. Right hard and right harder twice. I like it. Yeah, you were present. You jumped off the parking garage. Hell yeah, you were. That was good. That was fun. All right. This is freaking out my dog, apparently. But that is the... Oop, a little too far. That is the best way to thread new ends right there, buddy. A lot of easier than doing it by hand. I should have done the long end first, though. but you can also put the plastic in the drill when it's the smaller ends. Oh well. I just have to bite it on this one. So, oh Mike, what do you think about the new East Tactics thing? So it's what a single, a double, and a triple backflip. Is that what it is? I could have swore I saw somewhere you had to do a front flip to double back. I don't know, dude. I missed the last one because I was just kind of discouraged about the one before that because I never win these things, dude. I probably entered 5. Oh, now there are, yeah. Like last year was like 10 or 15, but anyway, that's not the point. I don't know, dude. It's like, if it was about style and performance, then maybe I'd like be more interested. But the fact that it's random just means that I'm not anywhere near the top of the pile on purpose. Hey, Wire, what up, dude? How's my man with the nitro playing? Got your latest video locked and loaded. Haven't watched it yet though, but definitely looking forward to your excellent cinematography and the sweet sounds of nitro. I'm not sure if anybody figured out what I wanted for my birthday, but not you guys. I'm not talking about. Putting on RS4 video. Cool, man. Dude, like I said, I raced an RS4 my first year of state series before I got into Serpents, and I got third with that shit too. In the 4-gas Ford on-road state series. I raced Serpent Impact and Serpent Impulse and HPI RS4. And I got third place with the Impulse, Impulse once, and with the RS4 once. And then I got 32nd at the Nationals with the Impact. Anyway, cool, man. Looking forward to that for sure. The hell was I talking about? Oh, anyway, yeah. So, RC10 GT, right? Really like to get one and try to figure out how to mount a rear exhaust motor and a Syntax clutch, maybe even a 2-speed. I don't know if they make them. I used to have one way back in the day, but I know that they re-released them, and now that no cars are kits anymore, which sucks. I'd really like to have a kit, to put together, and I'd really like to have some nostalgic cool shit in my life that I should have never sold, So anyway, hopefully that happens, and then welcome me back into the Nitro Brethren. Now let's see, we're gonna do. A little thread and release so we can get it on easier after we put that one on, since we can't put it back in the thing. So now we'll get this one. Thread on, there we go. Right, that's the old one. It's probably draining my shocks right now. Long way, Mr. Long. You need to go the white way like Mr. White. Yeah, Jesse, I don't know if you've ever seen Haywire stuff, dude. He's got some pretty cool stuff. By the way, Haywire, Jesse's not really like a regular RC guy. That's why he hasn't seen your stuff. Because trust me, I would have turned him on to you a long time ago. His cinematography is pretty cool, and I know how you like the nitro sound, so you should probably check him out. Yeah, I think I'm the only RC channel he watches because we're friends. It's not like that, so don't worry. Otherwise, I would have suggested you right off the bat. All right. Oh, no, my pins sunk a little lower. Yeah, I have to get that mended there with that set screw. Ah, little sucker. All right. So there we go. Now we got new rear tie rods. Or upper camber links, whatever the hell you want to call them. So bolt these back together for now. And I already got the bearings out of the other hub to be replaced. And yes, these are H&R rears. And this vehicle's got, yeah, all of them H&R fronts and rears. Good hubs. Not a problem with. I don't use that triple bearings thing they suggest, or not suggest, but offer at the time. Kind of ridiculous to me. Having a bearing in the middle is not really going to do anything until one of the outside one fails. So what the hell is the point? Roy. Anybody seen my monkey? Cool. Right, I already read that. We should have a little buzzer or something when somebody like dropped a line. That way you know. That way you wouldn't miss anything, and also you wouldn't be rereading them all the time. Right, so there's that. Let me see if we have some bearings in the mix for this thing. Well, that one's trash. It's missing both seals. Do I even have any more of those things ready to go? It doesn't look like it. That might be an issue. That's smooth as glass. Oh. Let's see here. A little dry, but it's got too much crap in it. I'll take this one then. So we're gonna massage some Lucas into it. Haven't had time to refresh my bearings. And of course the thunderstorm's coming, so Brody's freaking out. There we go, just enough lube. All right. And axle and what we do? Some nitro fuel big boys. Yeah, I mean, well, the one I'm talking about is a 10 scale, so it's not that big. It's not as big as the big ones we drive, Jesse. But I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, I was kind of kicking around looking at outboard nitro motors because I used to have a nitro outboard tunnel hull. That was pretty bitching, but then kind of shooting shit, and the wife says I'd like to have a boat or drive a boat, an RC boat. I'm like, okay, well, nitro tunnel hull's not going to happen, but they do make them electric now, so maybe I'll do something like that. I don't know, just kicking around the idea anyway. All right, so I'm thinking I got too much shim there. So that pin did not want to go in here. That or my bearing's not straight, which I think might be the problem, since that didn't want to work. Just my phone, no big deal. Yeah, that bearing's not. Still not damn straight. That's better. I'll straighten it after it runs a second, but let's see if the shim's too big still. So, pretty sure it's the one that came off. It's the only one sitting here. Yeah, that's good now. All right. So, here you go. Always make sure your axles are seated before you try shimming them. All right, so there's that out drive. That's done. Now we got to get this hub back into place. Trim down these bushings. A little kicked out there on the end. There we go. And this one's just a little push to this, so that's fine. All right, so on stunt trucks, I run these things always all the way forward on the ride height setting. And we are lubing these pins now with these brass inserts because they need it. Trust me on that. So we're going to get whatever we can in here to hold it forward. It's always a pain in the ass to find the right block of washers. Or sometimes any washers at all. So what the fuck happened to it? This is the kind of fun I was having yesterday by a long shot. Right. Oh, here they are. I just set some shit on top of them like an idiot. You alright, babe?
Yeah.
Cool. Say hi to Mike and Jesse.
Hi guys, I'm Mike.
And here we are. Oh, you guys have been talking a bit. Hold on. I catch up. Yeah, I'm with you on that, buddy, but trust me on this, it wears off just like everything else, unfortunately. And it's even more difficult to find people to go RC boating with you than it is to find people to like drive RC cars. At least you got that nice big lake though, that's cool. I mean, down here we got like a lake every 30 seconds or like 30 feet, whichever comes first, I guess. Come on. Oh, that's lovely. Slid the other two. I got the big one there. Come on, get in the hole. Maybe like spacers lined up. And the suspension is just fine, let me tell you. Especially when you're using the wrong fucking pin. I think I gotta take that pin out. Put in the right pin, probably for the other side, just so I can get all the way through. Okay, I don't need this here, it's just a garbage. What the Oh, that was in the back of the car, that's why that pin's sitting there. Okay, that was one of those bunch of whoozits. Where in the shit is my other rear end pin? Joy. Oh, it's props. Oh, that's where we're still in the goddamn car, idiot. Alright, that's still gotta come out, so let's see if I can manage to do this without spraying shit all over the place. Okay, that one was a lot easier. So I have all those spacers. Much better. And there's a little steel washer on the outside so you don't fully collapse it. So you can pull it through all the way if you try. There you go. As tight as you can go without causing binding. That's how you do it every time. There's definitely a thunderstorm coming. Raining by you yet, Jesse? Over me, man. I'll be laid up mostly one more weekend media. Probably not. Love you too, bro. Have a good night, man. Sleep well. Right. New end pins right here. Now, this is the only one I didn't go all the way through on the brass bushings because I didn't know if that would work at the time. Apparently that one's a little bent. That's just flare engine. Now I know it will, so that'll be replaced. I don't have any more brass material left, otherwise I would do it now. There's a video on the channel about the brass inserts and how we do them on the controllers. So it's pretty simple. The hard part's going to be finding something that fits, unless you got an arrma, because then I already know what size it is. And I don't say it on the video. I'm sorry, but I don't know because the label wasn't on it when I started the video. So there it is. All right. I've already lubed this one, but it doesn't hurt. This is gun cleaning and protection oil I'm using here. Nice and light, so it'll come off on the outside, so you don't get any dust and shit on there. But pretty solid on shear strength for high pressure situations. Okay. So one thing you can do is put the big washer on, or the smaller washers on first, because then you have more room when you're putting in these shims for your wheelbase. So put the smaller guys on, get them through the pin, and pull the pin back till just a little bit as you're sticking out, or it's just underneath it, and then try getting the big boy in there, and then slam the door on them. That should set you up to be finished with doing that. And you can go back to something more exciting. Apparently it's a different pin than the other one. It's got a different note on it. Wow. Yeah, but I mean, with a boat, you're at full throttle like all the time, you know, so that makes sense. It is volts by RPM, dude. Damn. That's good. Yes. Go figure.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Thank you. Yeah, always bugging me when I'm low. Yeah. Right. So, yep, some people didn't know I was on live. Okay. Probably because I didn't tell anybody. Makes sense, huh? All right. No spacer. Spacer, maybe. Over there. Let's see. These can go in front if I choose to use them today. Needs to be cleaned. That has a spacer. So that is going to be for. Wow. I got chewed the fuck up. Apparently for this side. Right. Still got to get this screw out of here somehow. I really don't want to do it with a pair of vice grips, so it'll take a month. Shit, that might do it. Might not. Yep. When screws attack. Shit, give me that a shot. Well, I got like 2 turns out of it, so shouldn't be too bad at this point. Yeah, because I can probably just grab it with something that's not too freaking irritating. Well, maybe it will be fucking irritating. I think I got some photos somewhere. Oh, fucker. It might work. Jesus. And closed right, and yeah, not really. Just want, you know what? I'm gonna cut this damn bolt off. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Don't need the bulkhead anymore, so why salvage it? Just cut the fucking thing clean off. I don't have any safety glasses, so I'm just gonna have to try to keep this aimed away from me. What is that? Cute. Let's see. Alright, controls are done. Oh, I messed up. Somebody breaks this damn bit. So now that is when you leave your cutoff wheel on, somebody kicks it or some shit.
Yeah.
That's shattered and worthless. So this is gonna go by hanging here because the goddamn thing keeps moving. So that happens when you live in a cave. Got no room to put shit. Don't worry, babe, I'm not bitching. That's what it is. Right, kitties? So, now we're getting into the gearbox, or differential case, bulkhead, whatever you want to call it. So, I've made countless videos on differentials, differential shimming, differential assembly, etc., etc., etc. So, I'm doing something, I'll go along with it and tell you what I'm doing in the process. But if you want to learn the whole process of building a bulletproof diff from the ground up, there are videos already out on the channel. And unfortunately, I don't think I mentioned every single thing in every single video. You might have to watch one or two, or just ask questions. You could always just ask questions. So, as long as you don't ask them more than twice. After that, my head explodes. And I turn into a mogwai. Yeah, that's how you do that. Alright. Oof, that didn't fit very well. Looks like this is one of the newer differentials, actually. So that didn't have a very long life before it decided to eject the screws. And I know we got good depth on that because I measured it, so what's going on there? That feels really good, actually. Let's go right back in there. There's no shim on that. There's a small shim on the pinion. So on assembly, I usually like to start with one shim on each pinion and diff. Go bite their head off, Brody. I'm live.
Yeah, I have been.
Do we have to start texting that we got it? Hey! That's Nick. What's up? That's what Nick does. There you go, Brody. Bite him.
Weird noises and gets the dog wound up.
Yep.
Where's his necklace at?
I need to get another one. It just seems too snug for me.
Cool, you got your own little areas now.
Almost.
Yeah.
We were gonna put this over there, but the computer won't reach
Mm.
because I only got it.
That's neat. Like you have your rack and then she has hers, you know.
Kind
No,
of.
they're completely mixed.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she can't keep to herself.
Oh. Well, you know that happens.
Don't look at me like that.
Exit stage right.
Bye, Nick.
Come on, Brody.
What's your? You said you're off tomorrow.
Yes.
You want to go bash tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. So there you go, Nick. You want me to charge you some batteries?
Get off around 5 tomorrow.
Right. So we'll probably go out at 6 because that's when it's going to be not 1,000 degrees.
I think it's out of like 5 too.
Yeah. Exactly. So we're probably going to go out at like 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to take with you? What batteries do you need charged?
I guess just the 4s.
Pair of 4s for the 8.
Yeah, because I mean, I got to work on the vortex as far as getting the wheels straight and everything.
You got bent wheels, you just grab it and bend it. There is no fixing a bent wheel. You just grab it and
No, not the the straight up and down adjustment.
alignment.
Or yeah, alignment.
Okay.
Yeah, eventually got to do that with the vortex.
All right. Well, I'll grab it. Maybe later. I don't know. I'll get it done. All right. Gotcha, man. Will do. Will do.
All right, you have fun.
Yeah, make an attempt at it.
Tell me what to do next.
Don't make me.
You're not my mom.
Don't make me use this.
I gotta put that back in the fucking car so I can get back to work. Half-inch
That's
breaker
how you
bar,
don't
by the way.
That's what I use on Logan.
Okay. That's why he said, "Ow, ow."
There you go, Brody. Bite him.
Has he gone outside yet?
Not since I've been home.
I mean, since it's been born, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying because
Go ahead, Nick. Take him
It's
out.
probably gonna rain, so I just was get
It's
out.
gonna rain, Nick. It's Florida.
Yeah.
If it's not gonna rain, it's gonna rain tomorrow or the next day or in 5 minutes or whatever. Florida sucks. Florida sucks. It's inhospitable to humans. It's paradise for bugs and plants. Don't let anybody tell you any differently. Yeah, it's a little snuggish, but it was when I built it the other way too. So, in my experience, I don't know if it's going to be the same, but these new cases, the reinforced V6 or whatever cases, are coming together tighter first time than the other ones. I'm using less shim on them, even less shim than aluminum ones. The other one of these I built, I didn't use any at all, and it was still right where I like it, as tight as possible without binding. Okay, I need to find some screws for this because the ones that came out were shite, were stripped. Stripped screws get thrown in the garbage. It's the only way to keep them out of your inventory and keep them out of your car. Even if they're half stripped, just get rid of them, dude. You don't want to have that one go all the way in, and then you get to the last few threads, and it starts fucking stripping, and then you can't get it back out. Somebody else doesn't know I'm on live. Oh, okay. One. Yeah, I'm searching through a basket full of hardware, so it's kind of difficult to find matching screws. They're the perfect length. Oh, and I don't know if anybody's heard about replacing pins and axles. Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is easy. All you need to do is get yourself a bicycle chain breaker, which I picked up here at Walmart for $10. And you can press pins in and out of axles, no problem at all. In fact, I replaced this one here on this end, and I replaced, well, I'm going to replace that one when I get another pin for it. And I replaced this one as well. As you can see, it's perfect. And those are from MTC. I'm sure other people make them, but I'm a big fan of their metallurgy, let's put it that way. They do use some badass materials. And I've had RC cars go through a house fire, and I can tell you what melts and what doesn't. MTC shit don't melt. In fact, I've got parts that were salvaged from a house fire on my cars that are made by MTC. And there's some arrma stuff that actually melted. That was metal. Yeah, like turned into a puddle. And you could tell it was pot metal when it was done, that's for sure. All right. And good. Okay. Now, before I get too far ahead of myself, I gotta drain these. These have got to be changed. There we go. And of course, this one's got stuck thingy in it. Oh, that's right. Somebody is bugging me. What? Oh, it's my mom. She's in the hospital, so I should probably take that. Doing much better. Lots of people sticking pins in me when I was going off. Love you too, Mom. Hope you feel better. If you need me to sneak you in some contraband, let me know. Love you. Bye. All right, so Mom's laid up in the hospital. High blood pressure. Nothing new there. Right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this actually?
What?
This is 100, isn't it? It doesn't look like Lucas. Oh, yeah, this is 100 weight. I thought I had these full of Lucas. Shit. Okay, well. So I don't have to refill them. That's what Lucas needs. That's a mixture. What?
Well, babe.
Are you verbally molesting my dog again? Okay. Oh, I need to make myself a shock holder. For now. That'll work. Stuff. Shock oil went down again on price. It's up to $12.99 a bottle.
Oh,
It's
wow.
down to $7.99 right now, so
Nice.
I bought two. Yeah. Gotta love those tariffs. Oh, and if anybody wants to know, I'm running the M2C caps and pistons, the emulsion set with 100 weight oil and 10.5 pound Century Springs. I can give you the part number if you want, and I have to look it up real quick. But yeah, running the 10.5 springs all the way around, and M2C pistons and emulsion caps all the way around, and M2C drilling shock bushings. That's it, pretty much. Oh, and I run a smaller extra O-ring in my stack on the seals in the bottom of the shock to tighten up the O-rings on the pistons or on the rods, and I polish my rods before I put them in with Scotch-Brite. So that's all the tricks for that, really. Yeah, definitely had a good bubble in there. Just gotta wait for it to come up. Yeah, I'm still working on some custom valve pistons I haven't got around to doing yet. Well, around to making perfect yet. I've made a couple sets, but I'm working on different designs with bevels and different sized holes and stuff like that. Apparently, you can do a lot with the cavitation effects behind the holes in the pistons, depending on what fluid you're using. But you can actually essentially close it off when the cavitation starts. So it's, I don't know. I'm still getting the hang of it. When I have something that's solid and easy to figure out, I'll let you know. So red and tacky is what I use in all my differential gears. I don't use it anywhere else in the car though. But this is really good stuff. We're building up a little pile of old grease there to take out. Coming right off the ring gear there. Yeah, a little bit more here. I had a feeling that lube would smooth this thing right out. Sure enough, it did. This thing is going to be a freewheeler now. The shop. I see. Yo, what is up, man? How you doing? What's up with you? What you doing? Where you at? What you be? What it is, what it was, what it shall be. What the hell? There's a nice old grease file to pull out of there. Bye-bye dirty stuff. Let me get my good stuff back in here. Burp. All right. What is going on, man? Just doing a little maintenance, rebuilding some stuff. We got a new bulkhead going on the rear because I've stripped all the screws out of it. And new rods, some new bearings here and there. Shock oil. Showing all my tips and tricks as I go through, as I remember them. Well, I can't remember anyway. Yeah, I did it. All right. A little red Loctite on the screw. What's up, Brody boy?
He's the Brody.
He's a dog.
Doggy.
He's a doggy. Like butter. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so let's top these shocks off and get these done. Little screws back all the way out there. And that's not what I was using. Nope. It's not that one, because that's the old one. Where the hell? Damn it, boy. Where did I set that down? Okay. It's right over there. Why don't you guys tell me it was right there? Need more light in the camera. Oh, dude, all my stuff burned up in my house. Dude, my house caught fire, or my old rental burned to the ground. I lost my camera, my mic, my second camera. I had it all hooked up, dude. And I know I don't have crap. And 43 years of my collection of shit went right down the drain. So yeah, dude, I don't have any shit. Yeah, my lighting sucks. My freaking camera sucks. My mic sucks. I'm very aware. I don't have a second camera like I did. It's super easy to do, but yeah, I'm very aware. But thank you for the heads up. I appreciate it. And yeah, I used my phone, different program to have a second camera, and I had 4 lights, and I had a much better microphone and a much better camera. Yeah, I know, man. I know. I get it. Okay. But there's no use, half-assing it when I'm just going to do the real deal as soon as we get a place. But I'm living in a cave. Literally, there's my living room, guest bedroom, my bedroom, first closet, second closet. This is the kitchen area, and then this is the garage. All right, an 8x20. So yeah, I get it, dude. Appreciate it. Hearts out, bro. Something like that. He was telling me I need a little bit more light here and all this. Yeah, I know everything sucks because life's a bitch.
Then you marry one.
And then you have little ones. Ain't that a kick in the dick? And there is our emotional shock bleeding. I'm sure you know emotional shock bleeding, just fill the crap out of it and have a screw out, put it up about 3/4 with the screw out, of course. If you don't have fluid coming out of it by then, you didn't fill it enough. You should have fluid with no bubbles at 3/4, cap it, you're done. 3/4 up the shaft, just like where she likes it. That one had a little too much pressure. So I went, an air bubble in there too. I'm supposed to have air in it, I mean, whatever, I guess. There we go, that's much better. Yeah, if you have any solid pressure where it won't let it collapse all the way, that's probably going to be coming out somewhere because it's it's compressed hydraulic fluid. It's going to find a way. So you might want to not have any extra pressure in there. Oh, hey, what's going on, man? That's what she said. About 3/4 up the shaft, yes, sir. Or if you really want the good trick for us dudes anyway, 3/4 up the front of the wall. There you go, buddy. Next thing you know, you'll be buying new sheets. Oh, I'm just fucking with you, but no, I'm not really. So, all right, shocks are done. Bingo, bango, bongo. I'm to mount the control arms to the bulkhead. First, let's mount a block. Let's go with the C block. Bending the hell out of these things one by one. Yeah, I had a better setup for these, but I think I broke it. I don't know. I did something to it. My dog ate it. I don't fucking know. That's probably not a long enough screw, but you pass the firewalls. No, that's not how you pass the firewall. That's where the joy buzzer is. And when it starts getting bigger, that's when you start beating it up. All right. No. And the right one is not in there. The door is ajar. Your hood is a refrigerator. You are an asshole. All right. Wrong end. Okay. And forward facing. Ba-da-da-da. There's that. And then our little rear guy. And for adjustments, because this isn't one of my custom ones that I post drilled, this is an actual lossy racing tuned, whatever the hell they call it, for the Typhon adjustable D block. What the hell is going on here? I don't like using them because these little plastic guys tend to break off, the little adjusters, but I do like the adjustments. I like running a lot of anti-squat, and I like running a lot less toe than they come with. I don't know if you know, these trucks, they come with a whole 3 degrees of rear toe. I like to run 1 degree rear toe, and I like to run about 3 degrees anti-squat. I find it makes the truck handle a lot better over rough terrain at high speed, and definitely gets out of the hole a lot harder. And it just pulls right out. So But usually what I'll do is I'll take those and I'll actually use those as a template to mark a steel or aluminum insert, well, a steel insert for the rear after I've welded the hole closed, so I can actually drill my own custom ones. Of course, you have to drill the back piece too, so it makes kind of a pain in the ass, but this thing's trying to shut itself out because the insert wasn't fully inserted. Right, but we're as smooth as we're going to get with that. So, shock tower time. Also, custom shock tower, countersunk and enlarged the holes for the bottom mounts. I run the 3mm screws on that. I also run a farther up hole for the body mounts because I move the body mount up out of the way so you can get to the screws to remove the rear end from the rear braces. And I tend to countersink the rest of this stuff if I think it's going to look nice. So there you go. There's another tip for you. The thing about moving the body out of the way really helps too, or moving the body mounts out, because if you want to get your rear end off, as we know, and it's a bit impossible without removing the body mount. Not no more. So y'all enjoy that. Now, let's see if we can find some more countersunk garbage down here. We're about going to need a break here in a second. Right, Babusk?
Yeah.
Did you just grunt at me?
No, I ain't.
What's the difference?
Enunciation.
Cave woman. Come over and knock you upside the head and
All
drag
right,
you back to my
literally am a cave woman right now. So fuck off or I'll beat you with my torch.
Quack, quack. Okay. On that note, we represent the retarded monkeys. What the shit? Where is all the rest of the stuff I need? Yeah. Give me screws. The right ones, damn it. And that's why I haven't used countersunks in that other part yet, because you cannot find countersunk screws that goddamn long. There's a basic setup. Alright, fuck it. Just gonna run whatever I can find, I guess. You know what my dad always said? If it don't go, chrome it. So if it looks like crap, it's probably fast. Yeah, not always. Not always. Okay, just give me one more freaking long screw so I can get back to work, you son of a extra reader. Right, cool. Okay, so this is coming out because this one I'm already feeling stripping. Like I said before, if it starts stripping going in, don't put it in, bro. You're just going to be eating it later. Or cutting it out or whatever you got to do. That's much better. That's why I like using socket heads on everything because they got a bigger head. You know, next size up on the wrench scale, so you don't have to worry about really, blazing them going in because it's not that little tiny screw. There we go. It's good. Snug. Right, I already tightened all those down. I'll take this out. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should give up on this countersink idea. See, that one's not even tight. Come on, get in there. Alright, this is going to be way more fun with a drill. Alright. That's done. So now we're going to do axles, spacer, there it is. Yes. And then I think we need one there, but we don't have one. Let's see. I'm fine with that because that's definitely going in deep. That's what she said. So, well, that is definitely going to have to be shortened up. So that is way not going to go, yeah, like 10.5 degrees of camber. I think I'll fix that now. So I don't have to do it later. Oh, shit. That's right. Can't get around the big end. God damn it. Going the wrong way. Okay. There we go. That should do it. Well, it's still pretty bad, but it's not as bad. At least now I'll be able to touch both at the same time. So we're going to be going this way, right? No, that's the wrong way. Come on. Is it? Yeah, we're going the wrong way now. Okay. Alright, that's probably good enough for now. Till we get on the ground, now we need, let me guess, they're all going to. Well, there's one. There's one more. 2 small nuts. Got these guys down. And there's that. Come on. Yeah, and the old one I used to have an overhead camera, which was pretty cool because you could actually see like exactly what I was doing, which I'd like to get set up as soon as possible. Right, so there's that. Yeah, even with my big ass head in the way. Where's the drive shaft? That's not it. That's the one I was going to use because I know it had a little pink thing on it. Oh shit. Alright, well, I guess we are going to use that one. It's in good shape. When it came out, the side was bent to shit. I mean, it was really bent. Okay. Yep. Get by with what I got. Not long enough. That might work. Yeah, baby. Alright. So now we got our links on, we got our axles in. What is next? And no, it's not shocks. Shocks the last thing you put on. You put the shocks on after you bolt it down. Otherwise, you're just pulling against your droop stops. If you got a heavy suspension and you got droops that are off the chassis, or making contact with the chassis, I should say. So, oof. A little stiff there with all that new shit, but wow, just by the amount of rod that's left out there, that's craziness. Seriously? Is that just a suspension? Oh my god, that's just the spacing. Yeah, well, all right. I think next time I do this, I'm gonna double stack those red plates, make that proper. But yeah, shit. Let's get this bolted down. Oh, here's the fun part. We gotta figure out what kind of depth we got here, because we got this M2C brace on top of an M2C chassis. So we're gonna like that. And then there it's even a little bit longer. So definitely at least that big all the way around, if not bigger than that. So we need, we need screws this freaking long. It's a beast, but if you want this to work with this just setup. I mean, maybe a little less in the back, but on the front ones, you definitely want those big ones like that. Yeah, of course, I'm not set up to put this in the drill right now. Let's just get it started anyway. And then find another one, hopefully. Ah, nice. I could put the stand-ups on. Yeah, those aren't going to work at all for anything. I have to find all four of them that length. And that's why we blew the damn bulkhead off. Alright, so I'm going to need 4 of those big fucking things. All 4. Right, and we have a single one out here. Back to the bin.
I'll work on sorting all these for me.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, it's getting pretty close to being done, but I need to do some of the overflow from the diff box because now that I organize that and spread it out so properly, it's overflowing. I think I might just take out all the non-EXP shit. And just have EXP box and a non-EXP box. Shit. Come on. I just need 4 of these super freaking long screws. Come on. This might be a problem. I could have swore I had some of these. Well, there's one. Somewhere. Come on. There's big shit in here getting in the damn way. I'm trying to find a little shit.
I'm gonna throw a shoe in your forehead.
You go right ahead and do that. I will throw 7 back at you.
We only have 6 in the room.
Bullshit, I got 2 on my feet.
You take them off your feet first.
Before I start throwing shoes at you, you want me to take shoes off my feet?
Yeah, I don't want you to I don't want you to just kick me in the head.
I didn't say they had to be off the feet to throw me. Duh. Yeah. Let's see. So if we put in, oh shit, you know what I forgot? Yeah, I'll tell you about some caca. I forgot my center drive shaft, which is not gonna fly. So, where in the fuck is that thing? You know what? I need a goddamn cigarette. Right there. Look at that. There it is. As bent as it ever was. Holy crap. All right. Okay, so I'm going to straighten this out. Remember that break I was telling you about taking, guys? This is it. Sorry, mood spill for a minute. Right. Okay, so your hands are clean. So you can deal with this. If I put it out, so it's fucking nuts. I love that. You know, he left tomorrow. Just fucking blew it all in. I know.
Are you muted or?
Yes, I told you.
Oh, I didn't hear the mute part. Sorry.
No. Just how much you pay attention to me.
Well, you're live casting and literally screaming.
Because I watch the live cast so you can't hear shit.
Yeah.
Because my mic sucks, my video sucks. I need to go that way.
Okay.
Thank you. You literally walked out back in front of the TV?
Oh, I was holding something up, so I went like this.
Okay, I mean, that was like full crazy, but okay.
No, I went like this.
Okay.
I know that's what took me so long. Is I'm like, what can I hold up?
Okay, that's the wrong drive shaft. All right. Yeah, I'm good right now. So can you just hold that somewhere or stick that somewhere?
Yeah, no worries. All good. Hanging on that shelf, see the wire hanging down? That's my microphone. When I play my game, I usually just plug it in.
Where?
It's hanging.
Oh, never mind. I don't need it right now. Okay,
For
if
next
you can
time.
get it for me sometime, that'd be great. Thanks, Mike. Yeah. All right. Well, fucking center drive shaft's missing, so screw it now. So that one's too long. That one's too short. And it's right between these two. And I don't see it anywhere. I do see more garbage. Alright. So, it's not the car. It's on the workbench. Great. I don't know what the fuck it is. Here's one in the other bin. Fucking drive shafts missing.
The one you took off or a different one?
I had it sitting there like before. There's only 2 drive shafts in the bin out there, and neither one kraton. No drive shafts in here at all.
How long is it?
It's between these two. So it's this one.
Right.
So I'm just gonna, I guess, throw everything off the bench, see if I can find the goddamn thing. More parts. Yeah, it's just not fucking here. Anyway, not on the bench. And I took this car apart on the bench, which means it shouldn't have come off the bench in any way, shape, or form, because I didn't do anything other than that. I took this car apart on the bench, and now
That's not like in that pile.
parts of the, no, it's not. I went through the process 6 fucking times.
I know.
Well, that's why I get so fucking irritated. So asking questions that, I've already answered. But I said already that I went through that process 3 times. And I did go through it 3 times. I'm sorry, guys, but fucking, this is the way shit goes around here. I don't have any fucking room in here for anything. Can't find anything. Constantly losing shit. Shit gets knocked over, knocked off tables, knocked behind shit. Can't find a fucking thing in this place. Except for fucking loose socks. Fucking garbage. See it. Cool down. It should be down here. Parts. Fucking thing. I'm gonna take back. Tires. All this shit in the garage. Jump, boy, jump. Yeah, I have no idea. It's fucking roof feet and then track shoes. Fucking not here. Somehow it disappeared because it was here when I took the car apart. There's no way. We didn't clean this bench. We didn't move anything. When you get all your crap off of it, and it's not here. I don't know why this is up here. 100% not here. Well. Sorry, guys. Just can't finish the fucking car because fucking parts magically disappear. So, yeah. Same shit as it was yesterday. Just a different fucking day. Sorry, guys. I'll try to finish this up some other time. Oh, what's up, Bobs? Sorry. You came in at the shitty place. Later, guys. Did you still want me to move the bench over here? Because I'll look that shit up. I'll find a fucking adapter. That way I'll be completely out of the fucking
You're
way.
not in my way in any way. I'm just make things easier for you.
You can take that out too. That'd be great. All right. Well, we found it. However, the pins in it are very, very flat. So, yeah, we're gonna change these out because those are just gonna eat my drive cups, something fierce. And I've got some others I can put in it. So we're gonna do a little pin changing here. So this is done. So you just get this guy in here and straighten it up and line it up with a doodad and shove her on through just like that. And I had to get her about 3/4 of the way out. And then you can take your new guy. Well, actually, I'll probably have to shove that through. If you get this exact same tool, when you shove it through, don't jam that thing all the way in there because it'll be hard to get out. You're better off just going most of the way through and just kind of. I suppose I could rotate these, but why would you want to? They're just crap anyway. So, yeah, just get it lined up in there like so. You see, just put your pin right on that guy there and just, oh, not quite lined up. It's hard to see when I'm at that angle. Come on, get in there. There we go. That's okay, Brody. It's just a little thunder. I'm freaking out. Well, you guys see what I was talking about, though? Like, I'm looking for something, and the wife starts asking me dumbass questions. It's like, come on, please don't do this right now. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to find stuff, and you're asking stupid shit about shit I already did or already said something about. Nick does that all the time. And Nick just tells you useless information, too. Hey, Foreign, what's up, buddy? Yeah, it was the last place I looked. Like they always say, duh. Sorry, dude, that's just kind of lame. Don't piss me off. I'll kill you. I'll make the world chicken tikka. All right, there we go. Pop that one all the way out. Most of the way, anyway. Oh, and this the pin in that tool is replaceable, which is kind of cool. So, all right, there's 2 old ones out. So now we're gonna get one out of this front drive shaft, which is just beyond repair as far as bend goes. I think it's fairly badly tweaked. So I'm gonna stick this about, I don't know, half, 3/4 way out the back. Whoa, my pintle here is off wobble. What's going on here? Oh, it backed itself off. Yeah, it's unscrewable, so don't let it get backed out while you're doing your thing. End up breaking it. Should have put some Loctite in that bastard. It's coming out and getting all wound on me. There we go. Oh, yeah. Not quite. You okay, man?
What?
You okay? Thanks for your help, by the way. Appreciate it. All right, so we're going to take our shaft with no pins and put one of our pins in it. Kind of to start it. I'm going to give it a little shove, some pliers or something. Just kind of get it to stay in the hole. That'll work. And then you can just Stick them in there. This is if you're swapping, of course. If you got a fresh pin, once you start it, that's all you really got to do. Line this up here. Need a little bit more support from the back. There we go. Come on. There we go. As my cigarette slowly squeezes out of my face. All right. So you can just run that far enough through the first one to where you know it's going to be solid on the second one. Little back piece will kind of give you a little catch point because it's like convex shape, so you can catch a ball in there. You know what I'm saying? All right, come on. Maybe I should have just taken the pin all the way out instead of trying to roll it straight through. It's kind of crazy, huh? But
That's what you do. Crazy shit.
it is moving. Yeah, you ain't kidding. All right, cool. My pin did not get stuck. And look at that. Friggin' perfect. Yeah. Cool. Chunk. All right, and then let's see. This pin is flat as can be. So arrma type in rear drive shaft. So this time I'm just going to take the pin straight out. So I'll just put it in that first notch, get a little bit of backside on it. This little guy here. And just push it on through. And back around out. And pin's going loose again. Oh, we're good. Okay. So there it is. There's your pin. Like I said, when you're putting one in, you want to preset it. So just get it. Well, that one kind of slipped in a little ways. So that's good. So we'll just get this guy in here, line her up, and push her on through. We can get her to line up there. Oof. That's a really easy pin to push in. I hope it's going to stick. Feels all right. All right, so there we go. Center drive shaft repinned, ready to go. Now we can get back to where we were, right, guys? Right. Okay. So, truck. All right. So, right. Oh, yeah, I guess I have to come up. Not really. Should be. Yep, there we go. Just gonna tip her a little, slide her right in. And then, let's get our big old honking monkey bolts in here. See, I think we had 2 of the super longs. Yeah, then we have 2 that are not quite as long, so probably gonna need all super long. I'll have to find some more or buy some, whatever. Yeah, especially because this screw has got like no freaking head left on it. Oh yeah, that's just trashed. That wrench is shit too. Oh yeah, this is just these screws are all fucked pretty much. Oh, so definitely can't finish it. But we can get it bolted down at least. I think we can. Not with that, but I think we can. Jeez, this thing really is chewed up. All right, Well, we know we got to replace them, but can't run it until we get some screws in there. Definitely not. They need a lot more thread than what they have. And I guess I'll just take this thing out since it's foobar. Yeah. And bye-bye. And then maybe I can get an idea for the setup with this thing. That's all the way down, but yeah, maybe it is. Okay. So right now we have that. So there we go. Truck, rear wing mount, which we're gonna need some screws, I guess. Now we need to put these shock studs up too. So. Where Mike goes back on. So. Hey, buddy, I found it. I'm back up. That was irritating. I have to drop right in the middle. All right. I'll get these cranked on down. And definitely got to set the rings. I know the camber is going to be way out. We already got our track width at minimum. Ow. We got our links hooked up to the farthest outside holes and the lower holes on the inside as well. We got our rear end at 2 degrees of toe and 1 degree of kick up. Or not kick up, but anti-squat. Same difference, really, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we've got one of those. So we'll go with one of these. That should go through far enough to bolt in. And then we'll go with another through bolt like that. That one's a bit damn long, but okay. This one's shorter. Nope. Same length. So, all right. So get the nuts on these through bolts. That's not going anywhere, that's for sure. Didn't go through all the way. All right. Well, I hope that's good. Good and tight, good and tight. All right. Come on, final. Yeah, that's not really work. All right. So there's those. We got the through bolts in the back. You guys know all this stuff. Let me tell you about it. That's gonna work. Put that on there. Yep, the wrong bit. Right bit. Right bit, wrong screw. All right. So we need something a little bit longer. Come on, man. There we go. So these are these. That might work. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Okay, it's started, and then we got spacer. And I'm going to run a single spacer with this setup. It just works. Just use the big one. So just move that thing all the way to one side. Short that's that way. This is the wrong goddamn wrench. Short side bolt. There we go. All right, no nut. We got a nut. Okay. So there's that. We got our nifty spiffy motor mounts, which we already used all the body mounts. We used all the screws for already because we're supposed to be using the 3 mils. That go there, but I had to use them on the damn thing. Another bit. So I'll have to get some more 3 mil bolts. But then that's done. Then we got shocks, and then basically some front end work and alignment. We're done. All right. Thanks, buddy. I'm glad I found it too. All right. So 3 short, 3 mil counters. Counter, sunk edge. Can't find damn shit. Come on, really? There's one, I guess. Two. One more. 3. These aren't the length I usually run, but I'll just take those out of the rear end when I take that damn thing out. So. Here's your high-low mounts. For enlarging screw holes, usually if you got one that's stripped out, you can just jam the screws in them and they'll go. All right, so that's done. So now we got shocks. We got this thing too, which has got to be kind of figured out. What was I putting this thing? Monster fuck screws, probably. That's too small. That's too small too, so it's going to have to be these. Jesus. Well, those aren't going to go all the way through now, are they? Crap. I don't think I have any shorter screws that big. That's a big ass screw. Let's see. Wheel? Yeah. Oh, then. The hell that come from? Come on. Just need one more. Save so much time. I wasn't digging around looking for fucking bullshit. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. This fucking self-tapping job, but that ain't gonna work. Well, I guess I could run one of these big giant fuckers, and then this thing I just found, which is like short, so I don't have anything else like that. Nothing that big. Kind of an oddity. I don't know what it's in here. Yep. I don't know. I can't find these things, but oh my god. Okay. Right, that's that other piece of shit I already found. That doesn't work. Alright, come on. Where the hell did that thing go? Nope. What's that? Well, I don't think so. Nope. But yes. Okay, so. Oh, that's a bolt. I thought it was a stud. That is a stud. But does that fit any nuts that we have? I doubt it. Yeah. That would be the problem with it. This has got to be so damn boring, dude. I'm so sorry, but I just don't have anything fucking organized yet. What I do have organized, I never need. Okay. Right, so we're just going to let this figure out however it figures out because I don't have anything else, any other way to do this. All right. Shit. Of course. I need the Dremel tool.
Oh.
Yeah. That's all. Just, yeah. Just stuff. Come on. Okay. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Fuck. Giving up on your thing? Your thing you got from Josie, the pen? Cartridge?
Oh. I just don't take it to work with me.
Oh, all right. There we go. New brace for the wheelie bar. So, oh, that actually screws in, huh? Well, that's kind of cool. And then just stick this guy over here. Just some kind of enormous. Yeah, I don't know if I have it, so I do it. Wow. Yeah, it's a big one. I just stick that in there, tighten that up. And this is actually going to look pretty good. See? A little brace there. Not so bad. To get it all set up. All right, let's get our shocks on. A little cappy guys. And yep. So, an outside hole on the top and the second hole on the bottom. You're trying to try it out or something. Fucker, get in the hole. He's gonna be such a bitch sometimes. Oh, damn it. All right, you. Fuck off. For real. Jesus. All right. Get the fuck out. This one. Apparently, this is where we find out our troop setting is way the fuck out. Oh, I've got more shit to worry about. Oh, that's another trick where you got those screws that hold your shock pins in. Yeah, get rid of those. Put some set screws in that bad boy. The wider the countersunk, it's cleaner install. Looks better, period. Right. Okay. Good. There's that. Those are done. Now I can get the wheelie bar. Wheelies. Oh, that's probably what that giant fucking screw was for, huh? I think I didn't use it. But where is the washer that was on it? Right, that groove feet. Damn it. No. Huh. Okay. No, that's not it. Some kind of fucking washer or something for that. Doesn't want a hole in it. This will be something I can pick up on my fingers. Fuck you. God damn. Oh, really? Alright, fuck it, I don't care. Go together. Eat a dick. Yeah, no, it's just a big fucking washer. Okay. Alright. And then this fucking thing, if I can find a screw through that fell out over here somewhere. Really? Right. And attach themselves to that. There's one. Huh? What? Oh, okay.
So is there the paperwork on the counter in front of the computer? No, there isn't because we loaded it. There's no batteries. So yeah, no stickers. Usually he'll put the stickers with the paperwork to be added. Yeah, no, the only time we do that is when we have like the batteries. So it's all good.
There's that part.
Did you get those label changes done?
There. All right, cool. Come here.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, bye.
Yes, those are also embarked to a 3mm screw. Rear groove is not set right. Who's full of shit?
I
Coworker?
asked if he did something that I asked him to do tonight, and he's like, "Oh, every time I do something comes in, we see what the sales were." So.
Idiot. No. It's got to be around 350 roof. Actually, I never know this one. Come on. In the hole, you bastard. Okay, so right. Well, that was better. Okay, so in front, a couple of things going on. First of all, my upper B block, I guess you could call it, is coming loose. Which is surprising because I believe it's got Loctite on it. There we go. Oh, crap. Yep. Oh, and then I have that's loose. Okay, that's better. We don't want to screw that. We used to have a bigger one or something. Not that big. Oh, come on. All right. Well, that's a bit too long, isn't it? Oh, well. Guess we'll see how much mudguards really help now, won't we? Those were really loose. All right, front roof appears to be pretty close. Let's squeeze that in just a little bit. Oh, yeah, spot on. All right, so that's that. Then we got these steering wobblies. Actually, I'd like to replace these inside arms, but I'm not going to do it right now. And since these are going to come out next time it's on the bench, I'm just going to tighten them up, not Loctite them for now. But next time it's on the bench, they'll be getting replaced. Just all the end links. All four. Nope. There we go. Okay, so. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Fan wires busted on this thing, so I gotta wire that shit in too. Goddamn stupid shit they do with these things. Little itty bitty tiny wires. But I gotta get a fan for the big guy too. But the ESC will probably catch fire if I don't put a fan on it. Like right now. But anyway, that's it for the front end and all that kind of stuff. So pretty much done for now. Anybody got any questions? No? All right, well, that's about that then. This thing's pretty much ready to go. Just gotta, apparently the radio tray needs to be tightened up too, I guess. Yeah, the fan needs to be rewired. Yeah, the radio tray actually is quite loose. So rewire the fan and then I'll have it ready to go, essentially. If I can get this damn thing off of here. Probably got stuck in that glue I put on the other one. Oh, come on, bitch. Yeah, pull this thing. There we go. Body burst out of the way. Okay, so let's be a bastard. Oh, jeez, crap, the whole uppercase is going with it. Okay. Why is this happening? I thought fan shroud was separate. I guess not. On the new ones, huh? That's all right. I just need to get it out so I can solder it. You guys don't need to see me solder. I'm sure you've seen plenty of people solder and probably know how to do it yourself. So Y'all have a good one. Hope to see y'all again soon. And I'll work on the lights, all right? Even though I'm not going to make a big deal out of it because I'm not going to be here that long. Fan sucks anyway. It's missing a blade. Standard armor stuff. Guess I need another one. I just gave my other one away. All right, guys. I'll see you on the flip side. Y'all have a good night. And if it smells funny, don't eat it.